Hello everyone, welcome to this channel. I'm Moses Kotieno. So today I would like us to talk about negative self-talk. When you talk about negative self-talk, what do you mean? So it is just the internal dialogue that you have with yourself that involves criticizing yourself, being pessimistic, and having discouraging thoughts about yourself. So some of the things or the thoughts that you may have that now qualifies this to be negative self-talk is, I'm not good enough, I cannot do it, I'll mess up, even if I do it, I'll just fail. So those kinds of talk are what we call negative self-talk. So I'm going to give you about 8 tips on how to avoid negative self-talk. So I welcome you all. To the returning subscribers, thank you. Those who have watched the videos that I have so far posted, I don't take this for granted. I say thank you. And to those of you who have not subscribed, please, I urge you to do so. Also remember to give your comments and suggestions in the comment on how you can improve this. Remember, this channel is all about health. And health, we not only look at the physical aspect, but also look at the emotional or psychological and the social well-being of an individual. So we are looking at health holistically. So number one, how can we avoid negative self-talk? One is to identify and challenge those negative thoughts. So you need to pay attention to your inner dialogue. What do you say to yourself? What exactly are those negative self-talk that you have? You need to identify them. Is it that you say you cannot do one or two things? Is it that you normally say that even if I do something, nobody appreciates me? Are those the negative thoughts that you have? Then you need to ask yourself if these negative thoughts are rational, or they are justified, or are they just assumptions? Maybe you're just assuming. It is not the realistic what you are thinking about yourself. It is not the true you. But you keep thinking that you are not able. You are just limiting yourself. So are they justified? Are they rational? Or are they just assumptions? Then you need to replace those negative thoughts with realistic or positive thoughts. If you are thinking that you are not able to do anything, you are not able to succeed, start replacing them by saying or by thinking that you are the best to do whatever you maybe intend to do or whatever task you're being given to undertake. Just say you are the best. Put it in your mind that way, that you are the best. Then number two is to reframe negative thoughts into positive ones. So instead of saying I cannot do this, say I may struggle, but ultimately I'll do it the best way possible. If it is a task that maybe you are not familiar with, have that feeling or have the thought that you can learn and improve along the way. And if you always think that you will always fail, now you replace it with the word, this is an opportunity for me to learn and improve. That is number two. Number three is to practice self-compassion. So start talking to yourself as if you are talking to somebody. Share those fears with yourself. What some people say, call yourself to a meeting. Call yourself to a meeting and have a discussion with yourself as if you're talking to somebody else. Just the way you can have a discussion with someone else. Have such kind of discussions with yourself. Then you need to acknowledge your efforts. However negligible they might seem to be, acknowledge such efforts. That at least I tried, or I'm going to try. And if you do it, acknowledge that. So practice self-compassion. That is number 3. Number 4 is to surround yourself with positivity. Surround yourself with positivity. Engage with people who are supportive. Engage with people who will support you, either emotionally, physically, financially, in either way. So those are the kind of people you are supposed to engage with. Not the people that also have the same kind of thoughts like yours. Okay? Then you need to consume positive contents. Shun away from consuming negative contents, whether it is from reading books, from watching movies, or watching social media posts. Concentrate on those that are positive, not the ones that are giving negativities. So surround yourself with positivity. That is number 4. Number 5 is to use affirmation. So say those affirmations daily. Say you are the best. You will do it better than anyone else. You are able. You can never fail. So every morning, every now and then, have such kind of affirmations. Believe that nothing negative can ever happen to you. Just like you heard about those of you who listen maybe to gospel music. I'll give an example of a song by Jimmy D. Psalmist, a Nigerian gospel artist, in a song where he featured Emma Sings. If you carry God, you carry everything. In that song, they have such kind of affirmation that being the belief that they are son of God, there's that belief that they can never miss anything. Can never miss food because they are the son of a king. The father is the king. So such kind of affirmation, you need to have them. You can never fail. Then write them down where you can always see them. In an open place, maybe in your room, that you are able, you are the best. Such kind of affirmation. Then number 6 is to focus on solutions, not the problems. So instead of dwelling on what went wrong, maybe at some point, that is now, it keeps taking your mind back to such kind of negative experience, then you need to stop dwelling on them and now focus on the positive side of it. Then you need to shift your mindset from complaining to having a problem-solving a kind of mindset. Believe that whatever problem you might have, they always have a solution. Then you need to take care of, that's number 7, you need to take care of your mental and physical health. Take adequate rest. Don't engage in activities throughout without taking a rest. And also to do some exercise. The exercise can just be simple ones, like jogging, walking. Then you also need to engage in stress-relieving activities like meditation, or just taking a nap or a sleep. And if it is sleeping, ensure that you sleep, you take enough hours. Normally recommended around 8 hours. The 8 hours is recommended because your organs also need time to rest. So you need also to have at least some time to rest and sleep. Then finally, gratitude. Write down things that you are grateful for on a daily basis. You cannot just have it in your mind that everything is negative. At least there's something that you've done that is positive. So always be grateful for anything that you have done. So this will enable you to shift from negativity to being appreciative. Okay, so those are some of the 8 tips that I wanted to share with you today. Just learn to shun away or avoid negative thoughts, and it will keep your mind also healthy. So that is it for today. Say thank you. Let's meet in my next video.